YouTube, welcome to my channel Secret Point. My name is Milan, and in this video session I'm going to discuss about what are the steps you require to develop your first application in Java programming language. The first thing you should do is you have to install the JDK, which is necessary for the development of Java application. Okay, so if you have not installed JDK in your system, means you can download it and install in your system by going to this location. Okay, Oracle, www.oracle.com, tech network /java/java sc/downloads, and in that downloads link you can able to get the Windows version or Linux version, whatever the operating system you are using. According to that, you can download the JDK and you can install in your system. Okay, so based on that, I have another video, and if you want, then you can watch that video for your assistance. Okay, after installing that JDK, you need to do is set the path. You need to set the path of JDK bin directory. Up to the bin directory you need to set the path, then only you can able to compile and run your Java applications. And the third step is creating your first Java program. After setting the path, you need to create your first program in Java. Okay, then you need to compile your program, and then you need to run your program. So how you can compile, how you can create Java program, that I am going to explain in this video session. And for downloading the JDK, I am having another video session. You can watch that in your free time and install it also. And how the install is, you have to install that also present in my video channel. You can able to watch that video, that installation procedure. And you can set the path, how you can set the path permanently, that on that topic also I am having one video. You can watch that. And in this video session I am going to explain a small Java program, your first Java application. Okay, so for this you need to go to your locations where you have to keep your Java program. As of now, I am keeping my Java programs inside my E drive under the Java Pro folder. So I am in that location. You can see here that I am currently in the location E drive Java Pro basic of Java. Here, in order to create your first application, you need to click on right click and create a new notepad. Okay, right click, new notepad, and open the text editor and write what I am writing. I will explain, no need to get worry, just write what I am writing. Hello world, curly braces open, curly braces close, then write the main method, public static void main string array args. Here I know you are not getting much what I am writing here, but still you have to write. No need to get worry. As of now you don't know anything, but soon you are going to be master in Java, so don't worry that for that. And this system.out.println statement is going to print one message on the console. Here I am writing hello world. I am printing one message on the console. Okay, now save this file with your class name. Actually you can able to save this file with any name, but as our class is having the main method inside this hello world class, so we need to save this program with the hello world. Save this file with the hello world as that is the class name. And extension should be .java. Okay, you can see here that I have given the extension .java, and make it as all files and save it. Now you can see here in that directory, in our directory, one file got created with the name hello world.java. This is a Java file, and now we have to compile our program. So in order to compile our program, what we have to do is we need to open the command prompt. Open your command prompt, go to your directory where you have saved your Java programs. Okay, sorry, cd basic of Java. Okay, I am currently in the location where I have my Java program. So in order to compile our Java program, what command we are using, you can see here. For compilation of our Java program, we are using java c filename dot java. This is the command what we are using for our compilation, and this is the command what we are using for run of our java application, java filename. Okay, now let's compile and execute our first application. Java c hello world dot java. Wait, it is compiling now. If you will have any syntactical error in your program, means it will display over here. As our program is not having any syntactical error, so it is got compiled fine. Now I am executing this file with the java command. Okay, these are the java tools. Java c and java are the different tools which is coming with the jdk. As our program got executed, it will print one message on the console. You can see here, that is, this is our message what we have written in that program. It is that message hello world got printed on the console. So now I'm going to explain you about this program, what I have done in that program. So you can see here that I have written this program class. This is class name. Okay, this is the name what we have given as our class name. Class is a keyword what we are using for creating a class. Okay, we are using this class keyword for creation of a class. Here I have written class name as hello world, and I have started the curly brackets. Means you need to open your curly brackets, you need to open your class here. Inside this class I have written one main method. Actually this is the method from where the execution of your java program begins. Okay, this is the entry point of your application. Okay, the program execution started from this method only, so you have to remember this line. That is going to be fixed in all your java programs. Here I have used different keywords of java, that is public, static, void. These are the different keywords which is provided by coming with java programming. Okay, why I have written public means in order to available, in order to availability, in order to available the scope to all the files, I have written this public. I have written this keyword public, means the scope of the program will be available to throughout the system. Okay, for that reason I have written this method with the keyword public. Why I have written this method with the keyword static means, uh, if you will use static keyword in a method, means that method will become a static method. And as you know that java programming language is a purely object oriented programming language. So in order to call any method in java, you need to create one object, and through that object you need to call that method or function. So as we are mentioned this method with the keyword static, so here no need to create object. The method can be called automatically. Okay, without creation of object also, that method able to call itself. So we are using static keyword. Okay, here we are using the void as the return type, means every method should return some value. If we are returning some value to the caller location, to the calling location, then we have to write it here, integer, string, float, double, whatever the value we want to return, that we have to write here. But if we don't want to return any value, then we have to write void here. Okay, void means nothing. This is the main method name, that is main, and it is accepting one string array per argument for the command line argument. We will discuss about this in later videos, so don't bother about it for as of now. And inside this main method I have written one statement, that is system.out.println. Actually this method, println method, is used to print the message on console. Okay, so this method is responsible for printing this message, whatever the message we have written inside the double quote, that is going to be printed on console. And every statement in java should end with the mark semicolon. Okay, this is the semicolon. Every java program should end with, every java program statement should end with the semicolon mark. Okay, So this is all about our first application related to Java. Hope you liked this video. If you liked, then please do subscribe to my channel and keep on sharing with your friends. Okay, thanks for watching. Take care.